right, guys, we gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around in circles, flatten my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up.
To play 60!
If your school doesn't have a program, be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
There's always wildfire season somewhere in America. Nearly 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by the carelessness of humans and could be prevented. But together, we can make a difference.
Watch what I can do!
Help protect the home of our forest friends.
Come on! You can do it!
Only you can prevent wildfires.
To find out more, log on to SmokeyBear.com.
Did you buy the flashlight and the batteries?
Yes?
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yep.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes.
The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed. Visit ready.gov.
Welcome back to SCSU Local. So far today we have featured all sorts of people who are taking part in the orchestra. Our last story features Mari Leisman, a 16-year-old who joined the orchestra at the age of 12. Let's hear as Mari tells us her journey to the orchestra.
I'm Mari, and I'm a member of the St.Cloud Symphony Orchestra. I've been playing in it for 5 years, and I'm 16 years old. When I was 5, I got my first violin. I got it as a Christmas gift. I really wanted to play violin ever since I was little because I listened to classical music with my mom, and in the car I would pretend I was playing violin when it came on. And yeah, so I always wanted to play. I was 12 years old when I started playing with the St. Cloud Symphony, and that was pretty intimidating because there's a lot of professors and really good musicians in there, so it was kind of scary, but it was fun. It was a good experience. I began with the Greater Twin Cities Youth Symphony Orchestra, it's also known as GITSES. And my violin teacher, Dr. Marion Judish, is actually the concertmaster of the St. Cloud Symphony. So she helped me audition and she's helped me with the music and stuff. The normal group of people are mainly music professors and older musicians, but there are a few college students and some high school kids. When I joined, I was the youngest, but it's changed now. My favorite part about playing in the symphony is the respect that the musicians bring to the music and the dedication they have. It's really very cool. To prepare for our concerts, we get the music probably a week or 2 before our first rehearsal. Then we practice once a week for 5 weeks usually before the concert. Musicians are expected to practice outside of rehearsals quite a bit, so you're very familiar with the music and you know all the details. But when we get together for rehearsals, we pick it apart and get very specific. Besides the violin, I play piano and guitar, and I started piano when I was 4 years old, and I started playing guitar when I was in 6th or 7th grade. My favorite instrument to just sit down and play is the piano, because it's so easy to just play anything. Guitar is pretty fun too, but I love violin at the same time. It's just different styles, I guess. I think it really helped to start out playing piano, because then you get the music reading ability, and it really helps with intervals and intonation. My favorite band is the Beatles, and I like Simon and Garfunkel and the Indigo Girls. I don't think their music has really influenced me classically, but the way I play guitar and piano possibly. I like to play violin at church with my mom, and that's kind of fun. And my great-grandma, she's in a nursing home right now, but we like to go and play piano and violin, guitar for her, and all the people there really enjoy that. So that's kind of a cool application of music. It's fun to play music with my family because we all can get involved. My mom plays piano. She was my piano teacher actually for quite a few years. Then I quit taking lessons and worked on it by myself, but she's a very good musician. My dad plays guitar, my brother plays bass guitar and saxophone actually. So we just sit around and play music sometimes. At Christmas, my grandparents come over and we play for them a lot, so they enjoy that too. Besides music, I like golfing a lot. I'm on the golf team at Becker High School. I love to read. Camping is great with my family and fishing. So I'm kind of an outdoorsy person, but I like to read and do that kind of stuff too. Next fall, I'm going to be heading to college, and I won't be studying music, but I'll keep playing, and I'd like to join some musical ensembles in the cities. Music is going to be a big part of my life, I'm sure. I love listening to it and playing it, and hope that my family will keep playing it too.
I think Mari has a bright future ahead of her. She has made music a big part of her life.
I would say Mari and all the musicians we have seen today have a wonderful gift that they are graciously sharing with the rest of the world.
Well, that's all for our special edition of You Local. Remember to go to the St. Cloud Orchestra's performance on April 16th at 7:30 p.m. I'm Josh Ackerman.
And I'm Danielle Latour, and Josh and I are heading to the concert. Keep it local.
On the banks of the mighty Mississippi in the city of St. Cloud, just 70 miles northwest of Minneapolis. But from the central Minnesota community, you can see every inch of the globe in the faces of 16,000 students, in study abroad programs held in 20 nations, in the cultures of 80 countries, represented by students and faculty. It is an international campus, large enough to bring you the world, yet small enough for you to recognize your place in it. As a leader in higher education in central Minnesota, St. Cloud State University programs have been recognized by nearly every major accrediting board, affiliated with our 175 academic programs. It is a 17-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, one-on-one attention, and hands-on learning. It is about asking new questions and asking more of yourself. It is finding out who you are, what you want, and how far you can go. 92% of our graduates are employed in their field of study within a year of graduation. 15% of them go on to graduate schools like Stanford, Mayo Medical, and Princeton. And 100% of them make a difference. Because they understand the world around them, they've met its challenges face to face, and they know how to apply what they've learned. Most importantly, they know they'll never stop learning.
I think my purse is upstairs on the bed. It's not here. Check the dining room. No. What about your sister's room? It's not there either. The upstairs closet? The downstairs closet.
There are no more closets.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.